Okay, Sinners is having a phenomenal year, kickoff year. We just had the Critics' Choice Awards, which is the prelude to the Golden Globes, which is this weekend, which is the prelude to the Oscars. Now, I was worried about Sinners not getting a bunch of Oscar nominations, but the Critics' Choice is a good barometer of where people are putting Sinners. Once again, of course, Warner Brothers is going to spend most of its money promoting one battle after another. But let's go here. So the other night, Sinners won 4 Critics' Choice Awards for Best Original Screenplay, Best Young Actor, Actress for Miles Canton, Best Original Score, Ludovic Göransson, and Best Casting Ensemble Award for Francine Maisler. So look here.
Accepting on behalf of Sinners is casting director Francine Maisler and the cast of Sinners.
Now, this is this is the casting director for the movie. You see the irony here, because let's continue.
Thank you, Critics' Choice Award for honoring the art of casting. Thank you, Ryan Coogler. Words can't express what this journey has meant to me, truly. Thank you, Zinzi, Zev. I love being a casting director, and I'm incredibly proud of this ensemble. I'm in awe of the work that each and every one of you did in this film. And quickly, just to my kids, if they're not...
Okay, once again, I can't sing this movie's praises enough. I think there's enough IP here for a prequel, sequel, limited series, if they choose to go HBO Max route. So this is a phenomenal start to an IP. Now, the one divisive scene or plot point in this entire movie that pretty much everybody agreed upon was the relationship between Wumi and Michael B. Jordan's characters, Smoke and Annie. Okay. Now, once again, in the very beginning, when I first watched this movie, I thought this woman was his relative or an auntie or a cousin or mother. Okay. And it sparked a lot of backlash because, if this is an historically accurate piece, yes, bigger women were more sought after in the early 1900s. But now, given the newer aesthetic, people or men kind of moving towards smaller framed women, less big boned, shall I say. So once again, I had problems with this because like I said, it took me a while to figure out, oh, they're a couple. I legit thought this woman was a relative of his. And the sex scene between them two, to me, it did feel forced. But I get it. We don't get enough on-screen interactions between black couples, loving black couples, healthy black couples, engaging in sex. The white counterparts get to show that all the time. So I get that part. But it still kind of just felt off to me. She's a big girl, and I'm like, yeah, I get it. This is the South. And yeah, okay. But once again, people went to Twitter to express confusion or their disapproval or approval. So this person said, I hate that the black community been trying to force black men to like this type of woman. Ain't nothing sexy about this woman at all. Now, once again, pretty is subjective, sexy is subjective, but let's go through this is the perfect contrast here. They tried to tell us that not real men cause majority of us like Perline over that one on the left. Now, once again, I'm not going to dive too deep into the aesthetics, but the picture on the left, pretty much, your grandmother was a big girl. Your great-grandmother was a big girl. Okay? And that was just the day and age of the time, right? Not saying that most women back in the South in those days were morbidly obese as opposed to now. Just a bigger frame, had to do more work in the fields, kind of build some muscle, right? This aesthetic is pretty much what people are going towards now. Collarbones, slender, more a slim fit aesthetic. But then once again, people were chiming in. Now, I'm not saying Wumi's not a pretty woman, but she's a big girl, and it depends on the lighting, what she's wearing, how she's styled. The poses can either alter or hinder or make her look bigger or smaller. All right. This woman said, I'm sorry, but I was bricked up when I saw her in that series. And in this movie, yeah, I don't normally like fat people, but this girl is big. There's a difference. Once again, black folk have 55 definitions for big, thick, whatever the case, big boned it, plump, voluptuous. Like we, there's a rainbow of just when it comes to big. It'll take a lot for a black person to call somebody fat. And Wumi is on the bigger side. She would definitely fall under the fat category. Let's continue. So it's pretty 50-50. Okay? It's pretty 50-50 from all the rhetoric when it came to Smokes and Annie's relationship. Like I said, for me, it was kind of jarring. I was like, oh, like I said, it took a while for me to figure out that they were lovers and not relatives. Okay? But this is Wumi. See, once again, it depends on what she's wearing and how the dress or outfit is flowing. Okay, now the outfit she wore to the Critics' Choice Awards was horrible. Matter of fact, let me show you the difference. This is a horrible looking outfit. Look how big it makes her. It just accentuates how big she is. This is a horrible looking outfit. Okay? Compared to this. She doesn't even look nowhere near the size that she is in this outfit. This is a horrendous outfit. Okay? It just makes her makes her just look even bigger than what she is. Okay? But once again, it all depends on the styling, the lighting, positioning, and poses. Okay? All right. So that's my take on Sinners. Right now, Sinners is getting a lot of press, a lot of pub, again, as it should. Thanks to Chelsea Handler saying what she said. Variety tried to do a hit piece on it. I even had issues with the budget. I thought it was too high, but Sinners is the 5th highest grossing horror movie of all time. Okay, so it has its own accomplishments and accolades. I'm just worried that it's going to get buried for the Oscars, but we'll see. We got Golden Globes next week. That should be another barometer, and then in March, I believe we have the Oscars. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. But this is a good look. I mean, as far as them winning, once again, they won 4 awards. They won Best Original Screenplay, Best Young Actor Actress, Best Original Score, and new Best Casting and Ensemble Award. So we'll see how this turns out come Oscar time. All right, y'all have a good one. Peace. I don't know. See what I'm saying? Why are you going to wear a dress that only accentuates how big you are? This is a mammy dress. Bitch, who the fuck? Who told her she was slaying in this? Yeah, this is homegirl from Sinners, Wumi Masaku. Who told this woman she was killing it? Once again, you already big. We're trying to hide this. Why are your arms out? We're trying to hide this. You know, you got big sloppy titties. We're trying to hide this. And, midsection, no, we cool. No, this ain't it. Them shoes don't match. What are you wearing? This is a mammy dress. This is a Nell Carter, shit. Listen, you know what woman wouldn't be wearing this shit? Divine Joy Ralph wouldn't be caught dead in some shit like this. That's a beautiful big bitch. You know what I'm saying? You would never catch Divine Joy Ralph in some trash like this. Divine Joy Ralph is a regal, classy big bitch. Okay? This is I'm good. Y'all got it. Some of y'all like this shit. I don't know. Y'all niggas, I don't know. Some of y'all like this shit. I'm cool. No, thank you.